Hi, it's John. It's the 11th of September, or as the Americans say, 9/11, the anniversary of that fateful day, and you always remember what that day was like when you heard that news. I was in the filling station and someone said to me, couldn't believe it. Went home and put the telly on, find out what was going on. But anyway, I want to talk about work, relaxation, illness and pleasure. Now, when I was working on the farm, so anybody like working on a full-time job, you know, you feel obliged to be working all the time. Now, I came across something on the telly, and there was somebody who said whenever the boss was coming round, they would always whistle to let the workers know that he was on his way, and you know, they could look busy if they wanted to. But I think he was the sort of boss who didn't mind if they weren't busy, you know, because he realised that people do need to. You can't work 8 hours a day flat out. As I've said before, you have to pace yourself. And then sometimes you're ill. You've got a hangover or something like that, or you've got the flu coming on, and you can't really do anything. You can't really motivate yourself. And it's strange, isn't it? You feel you ought to be motivating yourself. You ought to be sort of fighting through the illness, because it's the thing you ought to do if you're working. But, you know, it's the system that's come up, isn't it? I mean, if you were sort of hunter-gathering community, you would have times of plenty, wouldn't you? When you'd come across, you know, say in the Amazon, they used to come across like a bee's nest and just eat honey, and then they'd have a rest, no doubt, in the afternoon. You know, that's a sort of natural way of living. You know, work hard, but also rest hard. Sort of work routine, this sort of 8 hours of madness, it strikes me as a bit unnatural. And when people were in service, I think they got the workers to more or less work all the time. They really had to, you know, if there wasn't, you know, we've been watching Downton Abbey, if there wasn't any work, the boss had gone away, the butler would make sure they were polishing the spoons or something like that. You know, this idea that you have to work like mad all the time, it robs people of their life, doesn't it? You need your relaxation to make sense of life.